Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. Today I wanted to do a short video going over this project I just stumbled upon yesterday called ASTRALS. This project's on Solana. It's an NFT project. I just found it because someone traded me one of their NFTs for another project that I'm in, and it's kind of interesting. The thing that I thought was curious is, well, first of all, these graphics are really cool. The art is cool on these characters, but I guess Shaq is involved in this project, which I didn't even know he was. You can see him right here. I didn't even know he was into crypto or NFTs or anything, but yeah, he's one of the founders for this. So I thought that was kind of interesting and random. Yeah, so there's definitely going to be a lot of eyes on this project if there's some big influencers involved, which I also saw that they did an NFT for Snoop Dogg. So yeah, there's definitely some big players in the project, but it's still pretty early. They just had their first mint, and it's interesting to see that there's a lot of hype around it, but it's still relatively small. They have around 30,000 followers on Twitter, but yeah, it's still pretty small, pretty affordable. The floor price is 12 Solana, which I think it just had a big run up. The mint cost was 2 Solana, and that was a few weeks ago. So they've definitely had a run. They might drop a bit from here, but it'll be interesting to see where they go long term. You might have seen me scroll through this whole roadmap going over the project. There's so there's these characters. They're Metaverse ready 3D avatars, 16 different races. There's a 10k mint, 10k characters. Some info here on the treasury. So the DAO, the mission's to incubate projects that are building excitement, innovate technologies in the industry. A little breakdown here of things that are revolving around the treasury. Mass production NFTs, in-game purchases and fees in Solana, Galaxy buyback, crypto investments, real-world investments. You can click on the white paper here to get over here and see a breakdown of the project, purpose of the paper, what are the astrals, going over the NFTs, and then they're going to be developing a metaverse and developing a game. It's going to be a mini game developed and then a full game. So I think it says here, this funding will help us develop a browser-based play-to-earn game that will be playable in Q3, Q4 of this year, which will be the first steps towards building a AAA game. So I think they're planning on a bigger game, which there's a lot of these going on right now in the crypto space, and there's definitely hype around it. So you want to be careful not to just jump into all these games that are claiming to be AAA, and make sure that they have a team that's backing them and that there's a good chance it's going to succeed. So yeah, again, I want to say I just found this yesterday and I'm just researching into it. So I'm definitely not advocating getting into it or saying that it's going to be successful, or that it's no financial advice. So don't buy this. Just look into it, and I'll be following it in the future and post any updates I see with it. So it's still early. They got this roadmap, which they have over on the main site too. Here's proposal for DAO. Roadmaps here. Phase 1 complete. Bring together a team of developers, staff, Prime and OG members invited to the Discord, which was private. It's public now, so you can go in there and learn a bit and see what the community's like. Art's been finalized. Unveil the project vision, plan, team, partnerships. The characters of the universe will be introduced. AMAs, Twitter. Showcase staking and DAO. So staking's live. I don't think the DAO is live yet. So this is where we're at now. Is phase 3. The NFTs were minted a couple weeks ago. March 9th. So it's been just over 2 weeks. Discord's open to the public. They are listed on Magic Eden. Set up holders only channel. I'm guessing that's planning a secret event as well that will be available for holders to attend. So I don't think that's been revealed yet. And then next they'll be going into phase 4, just when utility will be launched. The Galaxy will be minted and distributed, which I believe has started, If you go over here and click stake, if you've got a character, it goes to this dashboard. You can see this NFT I traded for, and you earn about 10 Galaxy a day. So you can see I bought this yesterday. It's just about to 10. And then Vault, I think there's just where you can claim it. Yeah, so that's what's going at this point for the stake page. Let's check and see. Yeah, the DAO's not up yet. It's coming soon. So this is where they're at about minting and distributing the Galaxy, which is 300 million. So earning 10 a day out of 300 million seems like a pretty good amount. But we'll see where it ends up going. Just on a surface level, I'm thinking if it ends up being a big project and the market cap's in, let's say the market cap's 300 million, then each token's $1. Which, if you're earning 10 a day, that's $10 a day in passive income. Yeah, maybe the numbers would play out differently, but just with a general estimate for market cap, it seems decent. Yeah, so they're going to be going for full Metaverse integration and 3D viewer. Founders will bring exciting, innovative projects to the DAO for investments, play to earn minigame. So I believe I read in the white paper that the minigame will be purchasable to the public, but if you have an NFT, then you get a copy of the minigame as an NFT for free. So that's one perk of having your own NFT. Yeah, and then phase 5 is development of the AAA game. Launch play to earn minigame this year. Proposal to launch a large-scale operation to develop the game that licenses the intellectual property of ASTRALS. Sales multiple funding rounds to fund it. Yeah, and then it's an FAQ section here if you want to learn a bit about the mint supply, qualifying for rewards. I believe to qualify for the rewards, you need to be in certain jurisdictions. So you want to look into that. If you're trying to stake and earn income, you can only redeem it if you're in certain countries, at least for now. I think that they're just wanting to be cautious for legal reasons and not be already letting people claim if in their jurisdiction they're going to end up having legal issues. So do your own research on that. Yeah, and where you can buy it over on Eden. I'll show you that in a sec. There's some other partners, Solana Labs, Magic Eden, Mecca Labs. I'm not familiar with any of these. Solana is super new to me. I'm only invested in the one other project that led me to this one. So I definitely need to do more research on Solana projects because I know that there's a lot going on, especially in terms of NFTs. Here's the roadmap. Here's the actual marketplace. So you can see here the floor is 13 Solana right now. So that's 6.5 times the mint price. So pretty good return for anyone who minted. And the volume, I believe this is that in Solana? So if it's 115,000 Solana, they've spent about $10 million in volume in 2 weeks, which sounds like a lot to me. I think that's pretty solid. And then there's 300 listed out of the 10,000. So yeah, you might want to look into this and see if you're interested in this. The graphics are really good, and yeah, it's interesting. So you can see Shaq has 15.5 million followers. So that's a pretty big person to have as a founder on your team and to be bringing in people to the project. And the page only has 35,000 followers. So that's it's not nothing, but for a crypto project, it's not a lot. So there could be a lot of growth in this project. I don't know if they're planning on doing more mints or if this is going to be the one and only mint. I have to look into if they've said anything about that or if it's still open. And yeah, this is their Instagram. This is a little collab they did with Snoop. So it's pretty cool. And I think on here they only have like a few thousand followers. So yeah, it's still pretty small. Could be big project in the future. So yeah, check it out. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, feel free to subscribe and like and put any comments below if you're in this project, if you're interested in it, or if you have any recommendations for other projects on Solana or just any feedback in general. It's appreciated. So thanks for coming by. Check out my other videos if you want. I've got a couple videos out on different projects. And thanks for stopping by.